Alright, what's up internet? I wanted to take a minute, it's actually kind of by request, to do a quick review on something that you don't see very often, you don't see talked about very much, but some kind of special eye pro here. And so what I have in my hand is the Oakley M-Frame 3.0. That's not really what we're here to talk about. I do like the M-Frame 3.0, it's a good upgrade from the 2.0, sits a little bit closer to your face. So it sits behind night vision devices, much better than older versions. And the arms are super thin, super comfortable under your ear pro, muffs, comms, whatever. But what I really want to talk about is this lens. So this is the Oakley Laser Toric. This is actually a 2.0 lens, but the 2.0 lenses fit in the 3.0 frame. And so the topics come up on the night vision forum about eye pro when using high power lasers. Particularly now that you can get pretty easily get not only mil-SERP, LE trade-in, and other methods of getting US class 3B lasers that are we're not going to talk about that. That's bad voodoo. But you can get Canadian, Russian, now Irish, soon Irish I guess I should say, class 3B lasers. Of course, cheap Chinese high power lasers as well. So we kind of need to start thinking about protecting our eyes so they don't get damaged by these things. So what is cool about the Oakley Laser Toric lens, it's kind of got this greenish tint. That's not what makes it cool, but what does make it cool is that it offers optical protection. I'm just going to read the specs here. It gives a laser attenuation with an optical density of at least 4.0 at wavelengths between 820 nanometers and 850 nanometers. So that's pretty much all your standard IR lasers are going to be in that range. 830 typically to 850 nanometers is what you're going to see. Certainly all the high power ones we're getting for the most part are in that. Anything above that is typically referred to out of band. Now these do actually offer some protection against up to 1064 nanometer IR lasers. I guess 1064 is considered SWIR, shortwave infrared, if I'm not mistaken. That stuff is a little bit beyond my pay grade. But typically you see 1064 nanometer in like tank lasers and stuff, but now we're starting to see that in other ways too. So anyway, I was going to show you real quick. My camera has an IR filter, so this is not going to be a really cool demo. But what I have here is a Inforce white IR, and put that in IR mode. And all you're going to see is a little bit of the bleed over from IR to visible spectrum on it. But you'll see through these that it does completely cut it out. And I can tell you that in my experience with these illuminators, it does pretty much eliminate it. Really does a good job. So here we go. Okay, so I can see from about this angle, about 20 degrees or so off axis, I can see a red glow. You'll be able to see that too as a purple glow on the camera, and you should not be seeing it. If I look here, I mean it's just completely, there's no light emission to my eyes coming off this right now. Now I do have other IR lights. This is just happen to be laying around. I've got lasers and stuff too, so I'm not going to shine a laser at my camera. I've heard that's very, very bad for cameras, so I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I'll shine an LED at it. So there's that, and here hopefully you're seeing what I see if I'm doing this right. But anyway, thanks. This is really cool. I always keep this in my my night vision range bag kit set up so that when I host night vision shoots or I just go out with folks and do stuff at night, I keep these there. I don't always wear them, so I'm super lazy, but whenever there's folks with high power lasers, I do tend to do that. So, after recording the tabletop review, I decided to go out and grab some footage from one of my Ring security cameras. These don't have an IR filter, so you can see the IR getting blocked by the Laser Toric lens in the first segment. Then I'll follow that up with a traditional white handheld flashlight, showing near complete light transmission in the visible spectrum. Anyway, thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed this, found it useful, and get you a set of these.